By now, you should have already read your owner's manual. Now remember, if you feel like you need to take a break, just hit pause and we'll start back up when you're ready. Also, remember to start your resistance at a lower level until you get the hang of the motions. Then, when you need more resistance, you can add free weights to the power bar. Now grab some water and a towel and let's get started. Leg press and calf raise. It's a great place to get started because it's a great way to get your body warmed up. So put yourself on the glide pad, put your feet on the footboard about shoulder width apart, toes pointed out a little bit. We're going to take a nice deep squat motion. This works the quadriceps, the top of the legs. You should be able to feel the burn in this right now. Great leg exercise, great strength exercise. You should be able to go for 8 to 12 reps with this. Really good for the heart. Nice deep motion. And then when we finish our 8 to 12 reps, don't get off the machine because we're going to go right to calf raises. Pull-ups and chin-ups. This is for the back and bicep. The pulley's still disengaged. Get face down on the glide pad. Grab a wide stance. Big stretch on the bottom. Full contraction on the top. Now you want to take a nice breath in at the bottom and release that breath at the top. This works the back. This gives you that nice defined V shape that everybody wants to have. Now if you haven't been working your back out before, you may be feeling some muscles you're not used to. Now right now we're using this at the highest setting, but you can go to a lower setting on this and build up as you're going. Now we're going to switch over to the chin up. Again, same breathing practices. We're still working the back, but now we're going to engage the bicep more for getting some breathing going. And this is, again, great cardio exercise. I mean, you are not only building muscle, not only getting that lean look, but you're also burning calories right now, and you'll be burning calories for hours from doing this kind of exercise. Chest press and chest fly. We're going to work the chest muscles, re-engage the pulleys. Now you're going to sit on the glide pad. You can see what we're doing here. And you're going to grab the handles, and we're going to do a bench press. We're going for 8 to 10 reps here. Now you can see that his hands are about parallel to his chest as they come down. So just feel this in your chest just like you would a bench press. Now again, breathe out on top, breathe in on the bottom. Out, in. It's important that you get that breathing motion going. Now we're going to switch right over to chest flies. Now why are we doing this? Because the flies work a little bit different part of the chest. They work a little bit what we call the upper pec. You'll feel when you do this, you'll feel more of a stretch in the chest up toward the shoulder muscles. Now get a deep, deep stretch. And again, that deep stretch is breathe in. That contraction on top is breathing out. Big stretch, feel it. You should really feel a really good burn right now. Okay, we're going to go for 8 to 10 reps. And then we're going to switch right back into that bench press again. Motion and good breathing. So don't worry about what level. Pick the level of resistance that allows you to do 8 to 10 reps comfortably, clean motion, and good. You're feeling pretty tired right now, and that's okay because not only are you building muscle right now and getting that lean, hard look that we all want to have, but you are also getting a fantastic cardio workout. So you're working your heart, you're working circulation, you're building muscles. Again, flies, big stretch. Pullovers and bent arm pullovers. We're going to work the chest, rib cage, and triceps to a lesser extent. We're going to position ourselves on the glide pad, grab the handles, big stretch on top now. Notice what's happening. This is a full swinging motion. Big stretch on top, contraction on the bottom. Now this is not a weight exercise like you felt with the flies and the bench press. This is really about stretching and expanding those muscles. Now you want to be able to take a big breath at the top, breathe out at the bottom. Breathe in at the top, breathe out at the bottom. It's important to have that breathing right. The same motion, we didn't get off the machine. And again, go to a resistance level that lets you do 8 to 10 reps. Don't worry about where you're set at. You'll build strength really quick over time. Good, good, good. Pump them out. Big breath here, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Big stretch, full contraction at the bottom. And one more, and you're done. Seated and upright rowing. Now this is for the middle and upper back. Now sit inward on the glide pad, grab the handles, and you're going to do like a rowing motion, just like rowing a boat. Now this is for the middle back. So you get a real big stretch at the end, full contraction on the back. So again, on that stretch you would breathe, on the contraction you would breathe out. And you should really feel this right in the sides and the center of your back right now. Now we're going to switch over to an upright row. Similar motion, still in the same position, but see how we're rowing up toward the chin. Now this is working what's called the traps. This is the area of the muscles on the top of the shoulders, right around the neck. You can see it right there. And around your neck and the top of your shoulders. You should feel really good right now. Shoulder press and shrugs. Now this is for the shoulders and the upper back again. Now we're going to move our chinning bar down to the bottom. We're going to disengage the pulley. You can see what we're doing here. Now this is basically the standard exercise you might be familiar with called a military press. This would be similar to sitting down and actually pressing the bar behind your neck. This is working the shoulders, and it also works the triceps to a lesser extent. So you can see what's happening here. Again, fabulous exercise. Now you should really be feeling this in the shoulders right now. We're looking for 8 to 10 reps. When we complete that, we're going to re-engage the pulley. We're going to sit back on the platform facing inward, and we're going to do an exercise called a shrug. We're going to start pulling him up, but using the shoulders. Notice he's not using his arms. We're just using the neck muscles and the shoulder muscles to pull that weight up. You can see the muscles that are working there. Again, we're looking to get 8 to 10 reps out of this. Now once we complete that, we're going to go back to the presses, back to the shoulder press, or what is similar to the military press. Breathe out. Breathe in. Bicep press and dips. Now this is for the rear upper arm and the chest. Is what we call the triceps. Okay, first we're going to start off with that tricep press. Extended. This is working the back of the arms, the area that ladies worry about getting loose, and the areas where men want to see that nice horseshoe-defined muscle. Affect the chest. This is one of the best strength exercises you can get. Again, we're not going to dismount. We're going to go right back to our tricep press. And here we go again. Now remember your breathing. Breathe out. Breathe in. That's the break. Out, in. But it's okay. Just press right through it because you are going to love the results that you're going to get from this routine. Okay, this is it. Now we're going to go for the tricep pushdowns. Here we go. 2 reps left. I know those triceps are hurting right now. You're starting to feel this in your chest. This is good. You're almost done with this entire routine. You're doing a great job. And we're almost there. Bicep curl, reverse curl, and wrist curl. Now this is obviously for the upper arms and for the forearms. We're going to start with the bicep curl. We're sitting on the platform. We're facing in. You're holding the handles. You're trying to isolate just those biceps. We're going for 8 to 10 reps. Now notice what we're doing. We're just curling straight up, full extension on the bottom, curling straight up to the chin. Now we're switching our wrist, so this continues to work the biceps, but continues to also, or helps to give us a more defined and healthier forearm. And you want to have that because that's what's going to give you a better look and more grip. Now we're going to switch over to a wrist curl, and this, you can see what's happening there. And this is awesome. This will give you the look you want to have, the strength you want to have. Ketchup or something. Boy, this just changed. Don't forget to breathe. Almost there. There you go. You've done it. Here it is, the moment we've all been waiting for, a reverse crunch and advanced crunch. Time to do the abs. Nobody likes doing ab work, but everybody wants to have six-pack abs. Now we're starting with the reverse crunch. Now you notice we've got the chinning bar down at a lot more comfortable. And just watch what we're doing here. It's basically raising the upper body and raising the knees up to the chest at the same time. Now we're going to go to what's called an advanced crunch. Upper body and crunching, and feel it in your abs. Contract them. Just feel your stomach tightening up and contracting. And yes, it will hurt. I crunch. Feel those abs burn. Feel it in them. Contract them. That's it for today.